Welcome, everybody. Make sure not only if you're crossing from right to left, take your right leg over left ankle. You won't have to turn your ankles in, just your hands. This is where I kind of need like a little tiny radio I can turn on and play specific music and nice quiet as we're working, but not get censored by Facebook or YouTube. And then, did I just do that? Oh my God. When your brain gets messed up like that, I don't know, just then swap your ankles and leave your hands. And then there might be a combination of ankles and wrists that need to be changed. So what we're doing is called Wayne Cook. Hi. And normally the intro of Wayne Cook is that when you walk into the dojo or in the honoring of the space with the people that their scalar fields are interconnected with, you want to make sure you bring your best games. How do you support yourself when you are social skilling? Is that one is just unscrambling your energies. Okay. So simply put, if I'm going to take my right hand, I'm going to take my right leg. So if I take my right hand and my right leg, I'm going to cross it over the opposing limb, right? Or the opposite limb. And then you don't have to turn your ankles in, just turn your wrist and pull in, and you'll sit like this. Now, what I noticed as I'm doing this, certain energies, I can think, I can feel, I can focus, I can feel more calm. So you have to tune in to what you were, so in measuring and what you're becoming. Okay. So you feel these slight these slight changes. Okay. So somebody as if you're a teacher that wants to become a teacher, you're going to be reading the room. You don't put your feelers out and get into anybody's place. You basically are in your ship, your orb, and you're reading the panels and the directions, the vectors. So you have to become aware of the vectors. They're not enemies. It's just these are aspects of you. They're out of alignment, and they just show up as rings out as other beautiful souls. So for you, as a teacher, you can tune in, or you can hold the space and say, and so they're going to go, oh, wait, that, okay, yeah, and then they'll match. Now, if I unwind ankles and wrists, but I forget that the right one, and I'm trying to go and do this, but my brain won't let me, it just wants to do it, fine. Then what you do is go back, but take your ankles and do the opposite. Okay, so you understand? Do the same hand positions, but cross your ankles in the opposite. There can be about how it's going to either recircuit, meaning you have to undo and then redo. So it doesn't mean that one way is the correct way. The breathing helps and the spine helps. Now, if my body was not acting the way it was, I'd show you how to do a stretch, and that is using your legs and your feet to help you do this in a different way. Okay, there. So my eye twitched up. I can feel there's a difference. So I'm going to undo my ankles, undo my wrist. Now, if I look, this actually feels comfortable now. Go the opposite way. And so now I just want to point out that if you feel like you're doing it wrong, no, you're following the pattern that's comfortable until you help it to correct. So sometimes you have to do a little detox in order to strengthen. So you want energy to go up that spine. You want, see, right there. But when you're done, again, if you don't, all of a sudden you get done with that and you're like, I don't have to do anymore, but maybe, again, you're measuring, then Keep your hands there and switch your other ankles the other way. Now, see, all of a sudden I hear a different hum. It's all good. So when you're all done, you're connecting heart and lung, which is the pinkies. You're connecting triple warmer, pericardium, and large intestine and lung. And you are connecting the circuits between the left and the right. And when you put it up to your third eye, which is to say to the left and the right, send the signal to the back of the corpus callosum, which is the way the communicator for both communications of your brain. You're going to sit there and you're going to, like, you can if you want. But what it does is it helps, see, there's the shift that it needed to be down in my thoracic. It doesn't hurt. It's just that I can feel and hear that. There we go. There. Now everybody seems to be okay. So then when you're done, you're done. Now your definitions to what you're doing is, if you're going, well, I don't know, if you grew up like I did with church, that's evil. You need to understand that in your filing cabinet, the definitions are not yours. They're other people's opinions that keep you below 500. You are loved.